We got a good one today, boys and girls. Let's go. Saturday afternoon or morning. I think it's morning for Spud still, and it's really early morning on Sunday for Sam on the YouTube side. I'm gonna watch the first 50 or so minutes from the bike. Sounds good. What? That's weird. I click continue on my controller and it's like, nah, we don't want the controller to work. Hey, what's up, Reaper? Spud? Shadow? Burrito? Bims? Sigmund? Bims, thank you for the Gigantify. Spud. Hey, fair enough, dude. If, hey, you know, adding you on Steam reminds you about stream. I don't know. Is that a good or bad thing, though? Does that mean, like, my stream is not important enough to you to remember otherwise? Or is it that you're so easily engrossed in whatever else you were doing that you just lose track of time? I'm going to go with the latter, even if it's not true. More the latter. Okay. Don't look for negative interpretations that lies in madness. No, I'm just giving Spud shit because I know he can handle it. Blind. What? Already? I know where I'm supposed to go. I'm just looking for loot. Look around. Remind me too, you saw you got on so you knew there was stream. There you go, Reaper. Hell yeah, dude. 11:13 a.m. getting this workout out of the way because beer. Yes. That's right, Burrito. Well, appreciate you guys being here, whatever time it is for you guys. Look around before I go downstairs. Okay. There was something said about 3 levers I need to make sure that I hit. So before I leave here. So make sure I do not miss that. Whatever that entails. I don't think there's anything in here. I mean, I walked around the entire room, knocked over multiple stacks of books. You don't even know what one. Oh, you're talking about the secret stuff? Yeah, I mean, well, I know Sure Shot did, but I assume other people didn't know about the secret, right? Bims or Spud or anyone else has played it? I know Reaper hasn't played it. You know nothing about this either. Damn it. What? Bims, do you know anything about it? Shadow's played it. I don't think...
Come along now. I'm in Renoir's atelier.
Atelier. There's like 3 secret levers to get into secret rooms in here, and Sure Shot was saying to not leave until we did it because we can't come back here. You know anything about secret levers to do something? Otherwise, we might miss something. I mean, I don't see anything around. I don't see anything here. I mean, I don't know what the secret is. You just said there's secret rooms or something? I don't know. Was very emphatic about not leaving. Interesting. Oh. The damage from the fire runs too deep. This wall can't be saved. Papa can repair the fire damage and Clair can repaint the walls, but it will never be the same. Maybe they were trolling? I mean, I don't really feel like Sure Shot trolls very often. Maybe he does. According to what you see on the internet, and maybe referring to the levers you already pulled in the dining room, those levers don't work in the epilogue. Hey, what's up, Frozen? It's the hidden room in the dining room. Oh, we already did that then. Yeah, we did that a while ago. I thought the way he was talking, it sounded like he was talking about specifically the epilogue, but obviously not. Okay, so it's Renoir, the paintress. I'm assuming that is Alicia, but it looks like Mael. That is Verso. And who's the other one then? Verso. There will never be another family portrait, will there? You will always be missing. That's the one calling you out right now. Check for the levers again just to be sure. Yeah, not a bad idea, Frizen. You will. Sab says, I have no idea about those levers. Never knew they existed. We're not 100% sure they are at this point after crowdsourcing information from chat. So the one on the far left is Clair. I thought Clair was... I guess I didn't know. That's my sister, I guess, then. Okay, can't get back there because of the fire. We lost our voice. We are currently... We have, like, our eye missing, and that's just weird and creepy. We're going to take our time, look around, make sure we're... I have a confession. I don't even know what an atelier is. If I'm keeping it a buck. Leave there. We don't want to do that. Hurry up, I'm in the atelier. The room past the dining room, and then... Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it reminds me of Alicia. Which, that's who I am. But it also reminds me of Mael.
Alicia, quit dawdling. End of the corridor, you know where it is.
Yeah, we'll get it, yeah. What up, Hector? Hydrate. Got you, homie. It's a workshop or studio for artists. There you go, Simpson. Thank you, dude. Never knew that. The Atelier. Good morning. Yes, boobies. Bluebies. Blue bee. Singular. We're going to look around just to make sure. I know we're supposed to go down there, but... I'm wondering... I'm thinking Sure Shot might have...
I like this guy.
Might have gotten confused about the fact that we already did these levers. Claire's harp and Maman's piano. Verso, I miss hearing you play. I miss all the silly songs you wrote for me. Bims with the gifted sub to Simpson. Simpson, enjoy your ad-free viewing and emotes on behalf of Bims. Thank you, Bims. And let me update the mime cosplay. If you're not aware, we have a sub goal for me doing a mime cosplay. You always have to put 2. Yeah, it's like a major issue if you don't put 2. Welcome on in, Simpson. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Let's see. Okay, I think we're good. I think we hit all these. Weren't they like these things on the wall and stuff? There's a dog by the fire. Yeah, I saw it. I'm just looking around. Can you actually pet it? Oh, you can. I thought you were trolling. Noko in Monoko the Third. They seem so peaceful by the fire. Noko and Monoko. Huh. Very interesting. Very interesting. Hey, thank you, Sab. Appreciate the gigantify. Very interesting. Okay, I don't think it... What do you guys think about the whole lever situation? I think we already hit them. There are no levers specific to the epilogue. It's kind of what I'm thinking. You guys kind of thinking the same thing? The room where you tell a lie. The atelier. I'll tell a lie. I don't think it matters enough to look too hard. Okay. There should be one set of paintings we can interact with. Yeah, I don't remember which ones which ones they were. Yeah, I don't either. Ah, well, whatever. I think we're gonna move on. That was a pretty good joke by Sab on the YouTube chat. Atelier is the room where you tell a lie. Tell a lie. Atelier, tell a lie. Is it a stretch? I don't know. Maybe. But it's still witty, nonetheless. Interesting. Huh. The axon.
Finally. Our little shadow is awake.
So bizarre. Huh, and these are like the various Nevrons we faced. Clair is kind of looking good though. Interesting. Huh. I think I can find something in here. Okay. A little tired. Viper, welcome in. Hope the cookout was good. Yeah, it's late for you, Sab. Hope you can make it through the whole stream. Not, I understand. I understand. What can I find in here? Huh. You know, I've been thinking, it's just like, there's just a lot of question marks. A lot of stuff unknown. Probably not going to make it through the whole stream, but you'll try. Well, Sab, don't screw up your sleep schedule too much, homie. Like, my question is, like, didn't we get information? Now, this is like, I don't want you to answer this. I'm just letting you know what I'm thinking. Renoir and the curator both seem to be Verso's dad, if I'm not mistaken. And if Renoir was truly the bad guy and he's like basically, and the paintress is trying to protect us, and then Renoir's taking all the energy and whatever to get more power, why is it always linear to like every single Gamage is exactly a year? Like as Renoir gains power and the paintress loses it, wouldn't you think that it would be shorter than a year? And then also, I thought, like, what happened to the faceless boy? I don't want these answered. I'm just letting you know. I'm like, there's so many things.
Our parents are quite the stubborn pair. They're still fighting each other inside the canvas.
Our parents are quite the stubborn pair fighting each other inside the canvas.
He has her imprisoned at the top of the monolith, and she has him trapped beneath. It's a stalemate.
What? He has her imprisoned at the top of the monolith, and she has him trapped beneath. I'm worried. They've been inside the canvas for so long. Did you see Verso? I want to know about Verso.
You're as bad as Aline. He's not Verso. He's a painted copy built from our mother's memories. You do well to remember that.
A painted copy built from the... I know that. I'm not a child.
Don't roll your eyes at me, sister dear. I know you're not a child, but you're not grown either. And too many in our family have lost all caution and sense of late.
I'm worried. They've been inside the canvas for so long.
They've spent longer than this in other canvases. It's not that dire. Yes, I know. Maman's been in there for quite a while already. And Renoir is wasting time in there, trying to help someone who doesn't want his help. We have more urgent matters to attend to.
Help someone who doesn't want his help. Interesting. You know what this is? It's scary. Hey, what up, dead man? I think it was the first time a girl has not been able to talk normally. They just all right. I'm not gonna read the rest of that. I'm not reading the rest of that. You didn't miss hardly anything, yeah. Viper. And Renoir's wasting time and they're trying to help. So, okay, all right. Can you help Maman? Can you help Papa? Return to prior choices. Conclude questions. Can you help Maman?
Help her do what? Run away and hide? She's already succeeded there. Honestly, if Aline wants to numb herself in the canvas, then let her. Grief is no excuse. We're all grieving. She's a grown woman, and she was the head of the Painters' Council. She failed her responsibilities. I don't have time to coddle her. And before Verso died, she would have said the same.
You know, Papa.
I already have. Aline is more skilled than Renoir, but I've tipped the scales in his favor.
Aline is more skilled than Renoir. Am I supposed to know who Aline is at this point? Aline is more skilled than Renoir. I just tipped the scales in her favor.
I have my pets in place. She who controls chroma controls the canvas. I can't take her chroma, but I can keep it from returning to her.
She who controls chroma controls the canvas. I can't take her chroma, but I can keep it from returning to her.
Yes, it's enough. It's just a matter of time.
The Aline...
As she weakens, Renoir is able to erase her oldest creations.
Huh. Wait a second. Is the whole entire thing just painted? Aline is the mom? Is Maman. Okay, yeah, all right. That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure. I was supposed to have a good notion. Okay, I wanted to make sure the name was correct. I got it. Okay. It just seems like the whole entire thing is this is crazy.
With the exception of her obscene fake family. She's made them immortal, but luckily, they're also quite useless.
With the exception of her obscene fake family, she made them immortal, but luckily they're also quite useless. But they're in a painting. It's not the real world. What is going on? Include questions.
I need you to take care of yourself while I'm gone.
You're leaving?
Don't be naive. The world doesn't stop simply because our family is in mourning.
Dang, she's...
The conflict is spreading, and there are things I must do if we painters are to survive.
I want to help.
You will do nothing. You're too weak to do anything useful. You'd be a liability. The writers used you against us once before. They won't hesitate to use you again.
The writers, with a capital W, used you against us once before. They won't hesitate to use you again. Yeah, Clair is just like absolutely cold-blooded. She does not give an F. Absolutely.
And I can't promise that I'll make the same choice Verso made. Verso traded his life for yours. I both love and hate him for that. The damn fool.
Traded his life for Alicia, which is also very similar to Mael.
Although, if you really want to be useful, then Enter the canvas and help Renoir. I need him back here sooner rather than later.
Okay, and that's all the stuff that we saw in there. So we've been in this painting the whole time, and all these gomages and everything is just part of a painting? It's not real life? Like, I mean, obviously these are all rhetorical, but this is just insane.
I'll fight this war alone if I have to, but I'd really rather not.
Okay.
Can you handle that?
I mean, I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory at this point, right?
Lest you forget, the only reason those two are in there is because your naivety cost Verso his life.
Huh. Because I best remind you that's not really Verso, it's a painting of
Good.
Verso.
Go to the canvas when you're ready. And repaint your throat when you're in there, before you completely forget how to have a conversation.
Repaint your throat.
Lest you forget, the only reason those... Good.
Okay.
And repaint your...
This game is just insane. This story is insane. All right, so you said there's something in here other than just going in the painting. Is there actually useful stuff around in this room or anywhere else in the mansion that I need to do? We got all the secret. I think the secret levers could have been done anytime, especially if Bim's Googled it and it doesn't seem like there's anything else. Oh, you're mistaken. Oh, okay. No worries, Frozen. I'd rather be, rather safe than sorry. All good. All right. In the painting we go. Verso's childhood canvas, where we used to play. Where he painted Esquier and Monoko. They're not real either. No one's real. And where Maman and Papa now fight. So these like paintings are like alternate realities, essentially. Clea's right. It's my fault. I should help fix this. And I want to fix this. I do. If I can, Verso would have. And it would be nice to talk and breathe again without pain, without my face being... Not that that's the reason to do this. No, it's the right thing to do after everything I've caused. Enter canvas? Just because they were painted doesn't make them any less real. Well, I'm just like, I almost feel it's like a Matrix type thing, right? Like you can still feel and pain and get hurt in there. It's not just like an absolutely no consequence world. Like that's kind of my thought. Are any of us real? Yeah. Are we all just in a simulation? Maybe. This is pretty crazy. So do you understand the sides?
If we bring Mama
Hold on a
out
second.
of the canvas, she'll try to return. We must hide the canvas.
Well reasoned. And such a clever hiding spot you've chosen.
Oh. Is this that area we kept going in to like need the 3 pieces? Related to that?
She'll still find it, but I'm impressed. This only truly ends if you destroy the canvas. And that means stopping the final sliver of Verso's soul from painting.
Sliver of Versa's soul from pain.
See? It wasn't so hard. Wait, that's Aline's chroma. Stay calm. Don't let it take control of you. Calm, Alicia, or it'll paint over you. What an auspicious start. Well, you're about to be reborn in this world as one of Aline's creations. Have fun. At least this will keep you out of trouble until I get back.
Reborn as one of the creations. Epilogue Alicia.
She's a girl. She's a girl. She's beautiful. What a lovely voice. My love, did you decide on a name?
Yes. Oh, my darling girl. We have precious little time together. You'll never know us. But I want you to know that you are loved. I want you to know you're not alone. You will always be the beautiful child I held in my arms. You will smile the brightest smile. You will cry iridescent tears. You will know love, and you will know pain. You will know loss all too well. Because we live in an unforgiving world. But you are strong, and you will survive. You will struggle, and you will learn. You'll find people to call your own, and you will shine as their guiding light. For you will change the world, and the people around you. You'll forever be our princess. I have decided on her name. And her name will be... Maëlle.
So Maëlle is Alicia in the painting, but they're both in the painting when we were playing the game. Act 3, Maëlle.
Alicia.
Actually, I prefer Maëlle.
I think I do too. But I'm not really Verso, and you're not really Maëlle, are you?
You're not Verso, no. You look and sound just like him, but you're you. I'm still Maëlle, though. You should have helped me remember.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. If I'd listened to Mama, if I hadn't trusted the writers, Verso would still be alive and you...
Wouldn't exist.
wouldn't be caught in the middle. Maman did a terrible thing, painting you into Verso's canvas, giving you his memories, pretending the fire only took me.
Huh.
But I'm glad you exist.
Your father was right to erase everyone is better this way.
Better for who? Verso would never have wanted his canvas gone. He loved Esquier and his gestrels and grandes.
It was killing our mother. Staying here so long in a make-believe world with her make-believe family.
It's not make-believe. It's not. You're not to me. Papa's here. He'll help me fix Lumiere.
Will he?
Maman painted a rather unflattering portrait of him. He's much warmer than the Renoir, you know.
I bet.
Painted power Pictos acquired. Power to deal more than 9,999 damage. Mael has recovered her memories as a paintress.
Your father was the one erasing everyone. Why would he help repaint everything?
I hid the canvas before I entered, so Maman can't come back again. There's no need to erase the canvas anymore.
He'll want you to go home.
I'm not at risk like Maman. I haven't been in this canvas that long. Besides, Papa has a soft spot for me. He'll listen.
Dude, okay. So he's so Renoir was in the painting trying to erase everything to get them out of the painting to save their life and put them back in the real world. And the paintress is trying to keep them trapped in there? So is she actually the bad? Like, what is going on? Paintress Aline, yes. Sorry, Paintress Aline. Well, Mael's also a paintress. I mean, apparently, Verso's a painter that also painted Monoko and Esquier. No, not hypothetical. That's right. That is right, isn't it? At this point, you should be able to work out 80%. Check her skill tree. It's exactly the same as it's Mael, but it's Alicia. They're one and the same, right? She repainted herself in this canvas as Mael, and that they birthed Mael, not Alicia, and they, you know, no burn, no eye missing, no, the voice is back, all of that. Yeah, Aline is Renoir is trying to save Aline. But Aline in that painting is the paintress. He's trying to save her, and she's trying to save everyone in the painting. And he's trying to save her by erasing everything else in the painting to get them out. It's the only place Verso can exist, thus her mania. Yes, because she was sad that Verso died in the fire when it potentially should have been Mael. Dude, this is insane. Like, this is literally insane. In the painting, who's the two characters that there's not two of? Hey, what's up, Eowyn? Yeah, welcome in. mean, Renoir. Yeah, Renoir and Helene. There's two. Well, are there two Versos? Gosh, this is crazy. All right, we have. There's two Renoir. Are there? Okay, so I'm on the right track, but I'm not fully connecting everything. Is that what you're saying? Oh my God, AON. This game is absolutely insane. It is so good. It's so good. And obviously I'm just, all this stuff is just hitting the fan. Like, it's just insane. Oh my God, man. All right, we're gonna do painted power. Painted power as the lumen is only 5, so we just need to masterwork it and we can put painted power on everyone, right? Crazy. Yes, Aowen. I was like, okay, we just did the painters fight and the Renoir fight yesterday, and I was having trouble sleeping because I'm trying to piece everything together. Did you see the one skill name? Oh, I'm sorry. Per se, verso, mezzoforte, swift stride, breaking rules. I mean, what? Gustav's homage? Oh, homage? Homage? We've had that. The tree. Oh, I was gonna say we can't go into the skills unless we're okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I have to do that a flag. Yeah. Okay. Holy crap. I'm sorry. Damn, this is like the depth and the layers in this is insane. I'm just looking around, make sure there's no loot or anything. Just to progress it'll make more sense. Yeah, I gotcha. I like talking through it with you guys too. It's fun. Man, this game, yeah, this is an absolute S tier plus game, story wise, especially. Like, who comes up with this? I'm assuming there's no loot. Crazy, man. And I felt bad killing the paintress. Like, after she was knocked down and she was healing us, all of a sudden I felt really sad. And then this is the curator, who is a bad guy apparently, right? Because he wanted all the chroma too, I'm assuming. The curator is Renoir.
Papa.
Alicia. You're safe. I thought I told you to stay home.
Technically, my body's at home.
Some of Eileen's finest work. I regret that it caused you so much pain. What Eileen did was unfair to you most of all. Please, accept the Descendre family's apologies. I know it seems absurd to offer oblivion as recompense, but perhaps that's the outcome we both desire.
What?
I'm proud of you. Getting your mother out of the canvas was not easy. Once we erase the canvas, we won't have to worry anymore.
She's home now. Why?
You know your mother. Verso painted this canvas. It contains a piece of his soul. She'll never willingly part with it.
No.
For the sake of the living, we must part with the dead.
No, Papa. See, I hid the
She
canvas.
will always find it. This is our only opportunity, while she's too sick from her prolonged descent into the canvas to return.
No. Papa. Papa, please. This is Verso's only canvas. You can't destroy the last piece of him that we have. This is my home now. You can't just decide...
Your home? After all that with your mother, you want to stay?
You know how little remains of my life outside.
Alicia, you'll die. You've already been here longer than you should.
But...
No. Look at me, I said no. I am not letting my daughter risk her life. Alicia.
I'm not, Mama. I'm not going to lose myself if I stay.
I know full well you will, and I am not doing this again!
No!
Oh my gosh. My heart is beating so fast. This is crazy.
Papa, what are you...
It's time to go home.
He's keeping her there. Him there.
All aboard!
Verso, come on. Come on.
Is Mael keeping Verso alive in the painting? AKA Alicia? She's just as insane as... What?
I did it so easily. What am I doing wrong?
Don't be discouraged. It's only been a day since you remembered your painter's side.
We believe in you.
Remember them. Painting isn't about verisimilitude. It's about essence. Truth of who they are. Your father made the axles, right?
She who plays with wonder, he who guards truth with lies.
They're the essence of your mother and your brother.
How did we go marched? Well, your hair.
We have much to talk about.
What? Jeez. You don't say.
So you were her daughter? And you were a paintress too?
So cool, right?
And you knew this whole time! You fucking coward! You betrayed us! We trusted you!
You can bring them back too. Yeah? Everyone we've lost.
Yeah, but I need chroma and Papa controls all the chroma in the canvas.
No. Not all of it. The expeditioners. The ones killed by Nevrons. Gustave noticed their chroma remains in their bodies. They never dissipated. Like the gamage.
It's old chroma and not pure. It won't be like bringing the two of you back, but we could use it in other ways.
Time for the greatest expedition in history.
We're playing in a fairy tale? So Alicia slash Mael, paintress. Paintress. Renoir, painter, was trying to get in there and basically stop the paintress from going. It was going insane because the only place Verso exists is in this painting. He's no longer alive in the real world. And he's like, hey, you got to let all this go and go back to the real world. And they're basically like, no. And then now Mael's like, and then basically Renoir said the same thing to Mael right there, or Alicia, in the painting. He's like, you're going crazy just like your mom did. She's like, no, I'm not. And he's trying to destroy the world, and she's healing it like right in front of him. The longer the painting, the sicker they get IRL, they can die IRL. Yes. Yeah, I got that too. Just didn't say it. Aowen, yes. Like, what the hell's going on? So she brought them back, and they're like, hey, why can't you bring back everyone else? So do Lune and Ciel, they don't exist in the real world. They're just paintings? Oh, like, try to confirm without spoilers. I appreciate it. And yes, I know I ask a lot of questions. It's kind of like, what the hell?
Lune.
Oh, she's going to be upset. This whole Gamage thing is just all like fairy tale stuff. That they're just fighting each other in this painting to save the Descendre family in real life. And they're just feuding inside this painting, and all these characters are just getting kicked around about this family feud, essentially. And none of it's real. Dude! Like, what? Oh my gosh, dude. This is insane. Okay. They're just painting, but what is life? How do we define that? That's what you love about the game, how it makes it feel life and grief. Yeah, like, I mean, maybe we're in a simulation. Who knows if we're in a painting? It's not fairy tale to those in the painting. It's their real life. Yeah. And none of it is real, but is a thing which is debate. That's the kicker. That kind of like Eowyn says, right? But why not? Right? It's their reality, so why can it not be real? Right? To them, to Lune and Ciel and any other characters, Monoko, Esquier, that is their life and what is truly real, right? Because there's no other reality for them. That's it. That's all they have. So those characters in that's like, this is real life for me. And like, no, we don't want this painting to be destroyed or this canvas to be destroyed, because then cease to exist. So, but the only one that really wants to go back to the real world and save his own family is Renoir. Everyone else is basically kind of descending into this madness and kind of getting sucked into this painting world while their real body is dying in real world. There's an answer to my question earlier, why Gommage happened once a year. There you go, Simpson. Yes.
I was right not to trust you.
Damn. And Clair. Yes. Clair too. Clair and Renoir are basically the only ones that are, quote unquote, for lack of a better term, sane in the real world, trying to get everyone out of the painting. But the paintress, Aline, wants to remain in the painting because they repainted Verso in there, and that's the only place he exists, is in the painting. And she painted all his memories to make him even more realistic. And Renoir's like, dude, you can't do that. That's not really him. And then Alicia's like, I'm going in there to save him. And now she's descending into madness when she came in here to save them because she realizes it's the same thing. Jesus. Claire's not necessarily sane either. Well, she's just mean. It makes what Painted Renoir says and does make more sense. Painted Renoir was fighting real Renoir and Painted Verso to save his painted family. Let me reread that. Painted Renoir, yes, says it makes. He was fighting the real Renoir. Yeah, because Painted Renoir fighting the real and the Painted Verso to save his painted family. You don't know how spot on I am with that, Simpson, right? Yeah. To us, ants are just ants. To the ants, they are part of a thriving community. We are just giants that deal out indiscriminate death. Damn, burrito. Claire earlier said was like, F mom. She can unalive herself in there if she wants. I just need dad back for important reasons. Yeah, yeah. Well, remember Mael/Alicia said she doesn't have much of a life outside of the canvas. There you go, Viper. Yes. She's like, I don't care. I want to live in the canvas. Outside of the canvas, I have I'm missing an eye. I can't talk and half my face is burnt. He's like, why would I want to live that reality when this one feels real and it's much more pleasant? And Renoir's like, no, you don't want to do that because your real life person is killing yourself. And she's like, well, so what? Who cares if I'm killing myself in the real world? Like I'd rather die in here living a better quality of life than I would live in my real life and have no quality of life. So it's like that whole, like, you know, like as we were saying, like, which would you choose? You may have worded that weird, still drinking coffee. Yeah, it's all good. Just makes the actions of the Painted Renoir make more sense. Yes. It's funny because like, we start the game with Renoir bad, Paintress bad. We have to get through Renoir. And we thought Renoir was just trying to stop us to get into the Paintress because he wanted to be immortal. But in reality, the Paintress is trying to save Renoir from, you know, destroying the canvas. And she's like, I can only protect you for, you know, these people, these age or above. And then we kill the Paintress. We're like, oh, the Paintress is actually good the whole time. And now we come back here and we're like, now it's up to interpretation. Is Renoir actually bad or is he actually good depending on what you want to believe? The key is grief. You'll leave it at that. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, dang, this is insane. Like this is like, you've seen like the movie Inception, you know, it's kind of like that. You're just like, Jesus, so many things. If you were bedridden, would you choose to live life in a VR sim, even if you knew it was VR? Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what it is. I think I'd want to live alternate reality in VR. Right? And just let my bedridden body just chill in bed and I'm just living this alternate reality that's much more pleasant. Yeah, like the guy in the Matrix eating a steak. That's why I said, yeah, it's like a lot like the Matrix, right? Like it's an alternate reality, but when you're in there, it feels 100% real, right? And it can affect your real life body. It's very much like that, yeah. You're a Renoir apologist and you stand on that. All right, fair enough.
And what would you have done in my position?
I wouldn't have betrayed my expedition.
I would have warned them that everyone they cared about was about to be erased. That they were about to be erased. I would have told them the truth. Because after everything we've been through, we deserved that.
So you choose your expedition over your mother?
Oh my gosh, dude. Would you do that even though knowing your IRL family had to sit by your unresponsive body in a hospital bed? Damn! Oh God, I don't know if I have the answer to that, Burrito. I don't know. I honestly don't know, because you're like, damn, like I don't want to hurt my family. That's kind of Renoir's side, right? Renoir's side is like you're hurting your actual real world family by doing all this stupid stuff in the painting, and you're killing our real family by doing this. It's not worth it. It's essentially what he's saying, and everyone else is like, nah, it's a lot more pleasant in here. The mom's saying, Aline is saying, it's a lot more pleasant here because I have my son back, Verso, with all his memories. He's exactly like Verso, and to me, I would rather live in the painting to be with my son. And Mael / Alicia is like, I'd rather live in the painting because my quality of life outside of it sucks. But then Renoir is basically the other side's like, hey, we're all just sitting there as doing nothing in the real world, killing ourselves by trying to feud in this painting. Dude. Worth asking, is it fair to the family or Verso's sacrifice, though? The story offers a lot of philosophical and ethical questions, which you love. Yeah, it does. I don't know if there's necessarily... Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's what's right, what's wrong. I guess that's up to interpretation, right? At this point. Based on what you believe, right? There's not like 100% here's the line in the sand, like this is right, this is wrong anymore. It's like... Burrito, you're kind of asking, would it be like, would you take the selfish route and want a better quality of life in a VR world where your real family's suffering, or would you take the more empathetic route and be like, hey, I can't do that to my family? But would my family be any more happy me being bedridden and still can talk to me, knowing that I'm still bedridden? I don't know. One other note, you've been asking about Verso. Well, this Verso, quite a bit last stream. Obviously, we can't already tell you things, but one thing I like about him, everything about him can be explained and understood from one thing that happened in the last stream. Bring it back up right as they were on the precipice of ending of the game. Okay. Well, yeah. Verso has all the memories and all the knowledge of the real Verso before he died. That's why the whole game I'm like, Verso's, there's something off. He's sus, right? That's why he's sus, because he knows what's going on. But he's just trapped in here. Like, he can't affect the painting or the canvas one way or another. He's just kind of caught in the middle of the feud. And he's like, dude, I'm tired of it. All right, anyway, so you choose your expedition over your mother.
That's your problem. You think in false dichotomies. It wasn't an either-or situation. Other solutions were possible if you'd only trusted us enough to ask.
Knowing what you know now, would you have helped me force my mother out of the canvas?
Huh.
I don't apologize for saving her. But I am sorry I broke your trust. And I will do everything I can to help bring everyone back.
I guess we'll see.
I guess we'll see.
Dude. Yeah, I was gonna say, she said solutions. I'm like, I don't know what those are off the top of my head. Oh, wow. Where's CL? Oh, there she is.
Oh, everyone's mad at you.
Jesus, SKA.
Are you?
Iskia can be sad, or bad, or even rad, but never, ever mad.
Jeez. SKA with a little bit of levity, man.
Bad things happen when we get mad.
Oh, I know.
But I can never be mad at you. Isky can be bad things.
Sorry, I always hit him twice just to make sure that they don't have anything else to say.
Save it.
Oh boy. They're all upset.
I don't need your mea culpa. You did what you felt you had to. Of course, you were wrong. But, oh well.
I thought you'd be more upset.
I was. I got over it. Everything I knew about our world is wrong. And you know what?
I just can't even. This is just absolute insanity.
I don't care. Because death isn't death anymore.
Exactly. Well, what it is for her, because all she exists in is the painting. But she transcends that. And she's like, I'm not even real.
And that means I can see my husband again.
So this is like a massive canvas that has lasted since Expedition Zero. And this feud has been going on all that time.
CL.
And all these characters and everything have just been suffering these make-believe families in this canvas this whole time. They're making an SKA plushie? Oh my gosh, man. Also, let's be real. If Verso just casually lore dumped this on the expedition, they wouldn't have believed him. Facts. Or the opposite, like Aowen said, yes. Either of which would have been bad. Before SKA said that line, you never considered the idea of SKA being mad. It scared me. Yeah, David, for real. Mad SKA, not good. The canvas itself has been around for much longer than the expeditions. Yeah. So this feud has been like an insanely long battle for this one family. That's just insane. That's insane. CL.
Oh, please. I'd sacrifice you in a heartbeat to get him back. So, I understand. We're good.
Huh.
Thank you.
As long as you help me bring Pierre back, you owe me.
You got it.
You guys ever think, though, like, they could have ended the game at the end of Act 2 with that bombshell of an ending, with everyone being gommaged when you kill the paintress, and the game would have still been 10 out of 10. And they're like, no, we're not done. And then they hit you with all this.
As long as you
got it.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, game still would have been fantastic. And they're just like, no. Hold my beer. Is the curator still over here? Of course he's not. If you thought about that, the game would have been worth the price even at end of Act 2. Exactly. It would have been fantastic. And I think, although that ending sucked, right? And you're like, dude, everyone died. What the hell? It still would have had that shock value. This is the everything was fake trope done right. I can't argue. I agree. Still amazes me in the high level quality they maintain from start to finish. Every game you know has a lot of, it's that part, not this. Yeah, David, for real, man. You romanced CL, and during this part, you were like, did I just get dumped? I'm going for Lune, Aowen, just FYI. Although I like CL too. At the very beginning, I liked Lune more. And then I'm like, I don't know. I was kind of deciding, but everyone in chat like influenced me to go Team Lune. So I like both of them personally. It's not like I'm like hard line CL or Lune.
Not to say I told you so, but I do believe that I did, in fact, tell you so.
Huh.
Thanks for the support.
Was it worth it?
I like Minoko's personality too a lot.
What will you do now?
I'll do my best to earn their trust back.
But why does Verso care?
Quite a steep hill to climb. Not to say...
Oh my god, it's crazy. You want to romance Luna in NG+? Yeah. I mean, why not, you know? Get a little taste of both. Nothing wrong with that. So wait a second. What's going on with all the freaking Jestrels? He's still back here chilling.
Boy.
And he's like, hey man, you still find 5 of the 9. Very simple life right there. Just find my lost Jestrels. I don't care about anything else. That's a good question. Yeah, why is like all of a sudden, why does Verso even care about any of this, right? Like, it's like, what? Unreal, man. Because now mom is out, he feels better. Yeah. So we got her out by what? By fighting her and killing her? So to get them out, you kill them, right? And he was using CL, aka, no, excuse me. He was using Mael, aka Alicia, to touch her and get her out of the painting. Like that's the action that got them out of the painting. Touching them with Mael. Oh, Alicia. You disperse their chroma. Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
We have to push Papa out of the canvas before he erases everything.
So, didn't we also dispel Papa, aka Renoir? Didn't we do that before we fought the Paintress, or was that just part of the painting and that wasn't really him? That was the fake one. Okay. Painted Renoir. Oh, that was the painted Renoir. Oh my god, this isn't like there's so many things. This isn't crazy. That Renoir was fake, so he's actually dead. Yes. The curator's the real one, which we saw him transform as we walked up there, saw the real Renoir. So he was like sniffing around our camp the whole entire time. We have to push Pop out of the camp before he erases everything, aka the curator. So he's no longer, he was upgrading our weapons. What a mother trucker.
I'm surprised he hasn't already.
He was trying to push us out of the painting at that cutscene, but Mael was preventing, or Alicia.
He's been weakened by his battle with Maman. That's probably why he hasn't come after us. But it won't stop him for long.
If you and your father keep fighting, you risk breaking the world again. Another fracture.
That's what the fracture is.
It might be you trapped inside the monolith.
Wow. Wow. That's how the fracture... All this is...
What's the alternative?
Maybe you should go home.
But she doesn't want to go home.
Verso.
You're fighting each other, but you're all doing the same thing.
They are. It is.
No.
It's true.
Eileen wants her son back. Renoir wants you and Eileen back. You want Gustave back. The cycle we needed to break wasn't the gommage. It's your family's cycle of grief.
Huh. But speaking of Gustave, he's just fake too. Is it okay to bring up a line painted Renoir said to real Renoir? Yeah, David, if it's already in the game and I'm not recalling it, yes. Only thing I'm trying to avoid is like things I haven't seen yet, right? I don't want to know names of bosses or areas or anything like that. But yes, if there's something that's already been said and you're like, hey, remember this. Rule of thumb, when real world people die in the canvas, they get banished back to the real world. When painted people die in the canvas, they actually die. Yeah, because that is their real world, Spud, right? Yeah. But this right here, this conversation right here is painted Verso, also painted with all of the memories of real Verso. And so painted Verso, this is real Alicia / Mael. Currently having this conversation. And the only other real person in the canvas is curator / real Renoir. That's the only two people that are real left in the canvas.
Our whole world carries the burden of your family's grief.
Crazy, man. Absolutely insanity. I like it, though. It's good. It is real good. You were getting it really well at this point. You were still confused. I mean, dude, I mean, it is... I would not blame anyone for being confused. But it is nice to have chat to help me double check, because if I didn't have you guys to, like, confirm, I'd still be like, am I on the right track? It's a lot, dude. It's a lot to take in. I gotta go pee, chat. Oh, wait. Oh, so all the upgrade weapons and expedition resources is now in the main menu. That's why you guys were saying you'll be able to do it from a flag. Because the curator is actually Renoir in real life. Yeah, it helps though, Simpson, to have a chat though, to like bounce the stuff what I'm thinking off of, right? Your theories at the beginning of the playthrough were actually pretty close. I know, right? Well, kinda. Loosely, Frozen. I was like, Verso's sus. I don't know why, but I don't trust him. Well, now we know why. All right. Let me go hit the restroom, chat, and we'll be right back. Let me get a quick snack and just also like process all this. Thank you guys for hanging. I appreciate it. If you're on the Twitch side and new, follow the stream. It's free to follow, costs nothing. If you're on the YouTube side, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like the stream over there. That helps a lot to get the exposure on the YouTube side, so I appreciate that if you're able to as well. If you happen to not be sub on the Twitch side, I do run ads when I'm AFK, so you don't get as many when I'm here. So, if you happen to see ads, I'll make sure they're done running. So, give me a couple minutes, guys. Be right back. Okay. All right. Hey, Sab and Burrito, guys. Thank you guys for the biddies. Back from running personal errands while working. Nice, dead man. It's the best time to run errands during work. This is all that's left of your son. Destroying it won't bring your wife back. It will only destroy the last tie you have to each other. So many lines hit harder than when you know what's going on. Yeah. With the work vehicle, even better, dead man. Hell yeah, dude. Crazy, dude. This is insane. But what about the lost boy, right? He's just still an unknown commodity. I don't want to know. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to think of other characters that we have no explanation for. The lost boy. Is there anyone else? Main characters? I can't think of any other characters that we ran into. Crazy, man. Nothing there. And you guys said we wanted me to go to my skill tree, right? Here. You loved them too. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's exactly the same. Oh, wait, where are these? Phantom Strike, Burning Canvas, and Stendhal. Deals very high void damage to all enemies. 4 hits. Also gives 35% of a gradient charge. Deals high single target void damage. 5 hits. Applies 1 burn per hit. Damage increase for each burn on the target. Stendhal. Extreme single target void. So it's void damage. Interesting. 1 hit. Removes self shields and self applies defenseless. Huh. The Lost Boys from Santa Clara. Yeah. Dude, this is crazy, man. It's obviously really well done. Obviously. Oh, she has 4 skills. Oh, we're saving for the crippling tsunami for her. Does she have an extra? Oh, she has some up here too. These are new, right? Revives an ally with 30 to 70% health and 2 additional AP. Heals 1 to 3 allies by 40 to 60% health. Consumes 3 fire stains to also apply regen that heals on turn start for 3 turns. She already had these? Are you sure? Heals a target by 30 to 50% heals in health and dispel. I don't remember these 2 up top here. Okay, all right. Biggest question is, now you gonna treat Monoko knowing he's in fact a very good boy. Yeah. Burning canvas with a burn build for Mael. Oh, man. Crazy, man. Absolutely insanity. All right, saving for the steel strike there. Okay. Oh, we want to try some of that dark damage stuff. Grandois Chroma. Okay. Expedition resources. We have a lot of colors of Lumina. I'm going to put everyone up to 100. Minimum. Except for our reserve team. Second chance and painted power as well. We got painted power already put on Mael. And then once we unlock that as a Pictos, it's a really cheap Pictos, I noticed. It's only 5. Or excuse me, a really cheap Lumina. Second chance. Second chance. Second chance. Second chance. It's already equipped. Revive with 100% health once per turn. Oh, yeah. We got that. Yep. We put that on CL. The issue is we're not going to be able to get it masterworked very quickly. Crazy, man. We'll leave it like that for now. One hit skills that previously became not very pog due to the damage cap. I know, Sab. There's a lot of stuff we might want to change out. Damn, you're right. There's a lot of that. I like the per se because it's cheap. As a forte, really good. Swift stride, I like it because it can switch back to Versus stance. We like the Gustav's homage. The breaking rules I'm going to remove for now until we need it for a fight. The sword ballet, I want that. Critical hits deal double damage. Although we need to get her crit. We need to get her crit. Be effective heal we can get rid of. This is more health and a little bit better crit rate. That'll get us about to 50% crit rate. We're going to confirm that and swap that off. And this is also going to allow us to masterwork it. And we're at a 50% crit rate, which is still pretty low. Base attack can break might be useful for Verso, maybe? You can filter by crit. That's true. Yeah, that's true. I would never use the skill, but it might be good to equip this. Masterwork it. Oh, you don't get the, you only get the passive though. If you masterwork it, you don't get the actual benefit. Taking in damage removes the buff. Plus 15% to defenseless damage amplification. We gotta leave. We're gonna leave it for that for now. Need my heavy coat. Yeah, burrito. Funny. Why do we hear something glowing? What is that noise? All right, we're gonna move on. We will. Here's how I generally been playing the game. I don't really do like min-maxing my builds until the game forces me to do that. How I've been kind of doing it. Check up on the others. Create the greatest expedition in history. Remember the current objective, or write in Gustav's journal. Let's check up on the others.
Nice hair.
So they're not mad at her, knowing that. Interesting.
Oh yeah, that.
So I'm kind of surprised they're not a little bit chapped about Mael. Imagine knowing that you're just in a painting and all of this is not real. It just, would that matter if that's your reality? I guess not, right?
I can't believe there's another world out there. A world I'll never get to see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I didn't. My memories. I would have told you if I'd known.
Don't apologize. You were trapped too. You lived among us. You're one of us. Even if you're also one of them.
Yeah, I guess Mael wasn't real. Like she was real in the painting, but that wasn't like the real life. That was the painted Mael, right? That was born. They showed that cutscene. She was born in the painting as Mael, which is essentially their Alicia in real life. She couldn't remember that. Yeah, because she was painted without those memories. Although Verso was painted unfairly, according to Renoir, he was painted with all those memories intact of his real life. And Renoir's like, that was unfair of her to do that.
It's so weird. I have memories of 2 childhoods, 2 homes, 2 Lumiere.
2 different lives, yeah. Alicia was painted over. Imagine Alicia wearing a Mael costume, yeah. He was painted over. Okay, yeah, that's the better way to say it. Yeah.
You're not an orphan anymore. You just found your family. Don't you want to be with them?
And she's gonna say something about my quality of life there sucks.
I love my family, but they're all gone. In one way or another. And you're my family too. So are Gustav and Emma.
Crazy. They're just like, they're real to them, right? It's real to them.
And I didn't see it at the time, but all the families who took turns taking care of me.
Maya.
This is a lot to take in.
Yeah, you're not kidding, Lune.
Yeah. But for the first time in a long time, I have hope.
At least you had to go through high school twice. What do you mean they're all gone? Did I say that? Just great. It's just hard to. It's just hard to like. Oh, my eldest. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say I don't think I said that. Yeah, they're all gone. See, this I was wondering after the stream last night. I'm like, all the main characters are dead. Everyone gommaged. I'm like, I know the game continues because I'm supposed to be able to deal above 9,999 damage. I'm like, how is the game gonna like? How is it gonna tie it back, right? To like, okay, now I have my answer. Right in the journal. Maëlle finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She writes about everything. The painters, Aline, Renoir. So no matter what happens, the truth will be written somewhere. She is sure that when she brings the apprentices back, they will want to read this story. She heads back. Current objective is to return to Lumiere and defeat Renoir, like the actual Renoir, aka the curator. I'm glad you guys are cool with taking time. And I know like we're not really doing a lot of gameplay, but I really enjoy talking through this with you guys. So hope you do too. And now these are all the dead expeditions that aren't gommaged that she's going to take some chroma from. But it's not pure chroma. So she's going to get a lot of power from this. This is good, man. It's good. I like thought-provoking things like this. SKA ability unlocked. I assume fly, yes. Now we can go to all those other islands that we could not access. Expedition 33 final objective, head back to Lumiere and expel Renoir from the canvas. So we can live in peace, in harmony in this canvas world. Hey, what up, Bling? Now Mael command an army of the undead. Dude, this game is so crazy, man. We do have a problem and you don't know how to say it. Act 3 is structured in a way you don't agree with.
Once we're ready, we can head to Lumiere.
Yeah, we're not going directly there, that's for dang sure.
Nice.
Plus 3 AP on killing an enemy. I mean, that might be good for mobs, but bosses? Probably not, right? What does this actually say? Like back to the monolith? Dark shores. Danger. Okay. We were meant to have that Picto a long time ago. Oh, did I just miss it? Okay, so man, we have all kinds of stuff to do now. Look at we have all kinds. Huh. A painting workshop. All these islands that we could not access before. Is it worth going back to the painting workshop for anything? Blind's a thing for a reason. Yeah. Don't level up too much before going to Lumiere. Okay. Like, how do we take? Oh, X. The XCA takeoff. Can we just fight these guys?
Here I come. Here we go.
Hey, bro. No? Okay.
Flashing through the sky. Woohoo! Fastest swimmer.
Resting at camp one more time when I'm ready. Okay. You mean before we do anything? Yeah, we might get the we got a romance Lune. There's one painting workshop. Can only be accessed once you get SKA fly. The other two painting workshops you've been to, I think. Yeah. If you're able to do it over again, you would go straight to Lumiere. Yeah, what Ewan said. I mean, can we go right now, or do I have to do stuff first? Oh, Sprong, we had two. We gotta fight Sprong at some point too. I'm assuming he's still a little too tough, but can we fight this guy? Yep. Let's do a little damage test on this virgin.
Let's carve a path.
Wait. Oh, damn. What's this guy? Oh, this could be a problem. Might not be quite as easy as I was expecting it to be. He's marked. Get them both. Let's get them all marked. I wish I had enough for powerful. I don't. Summon protected bubbles.
Not impressed.
Wow, she just What? Oh shit. I was... Of course. Okay, yeah, this might not be something for right now either, potentially. Jeez. Just woke up, you missed, you're missed. You need to go back and watch the beginning of the VOD at some point. Ice cream for sure, because there's a lot. And it'd be too much for me to explain, but it'll all make sense. We had a kind of a crowdsourced session of what happened. It's definitely worth the watch. It was really good. This is pretty tough.
I won't waste this.
I won't waste this.
Elements converge. Better.
Not impressed. Not impressed.
Shielding the enemies.
Bring it on. Oh well.
Let's go, baby. I forgot to master painted power and equip on everyone. Oh, I have to win 4 fights, right? I guess I could just win 4 basic fights, right? I should probably do that instead of just trying these.
Sorry, I failed. Ready to evade.
For now, bring it on.
Ready to evade.
Let's go. He's giving him more shields? Well, I tried to parry it, did not work. I think I was late. There we go.
My turn.
Damn, we're just constantly sitting here. We're constantly sitting here. All enemies for Phantom Stars? Oh, to all enemies, huh? I guess I should have taken the shields off the guy on the left side.
Oh well.
Wow, that killed me in one hit. All right, yeah, this fight's a no bueno. No, we're not even. Yeah, Viper, we had a couple storms yesterday too, but been okay so far today. Yeah, that's a no pog. All right, let's fight some basic enemies. Get that mass work, put it on everyone, because we don't have it on Versa. We only have it on Mael right now. Expert, am I right? Oh, we're not changing off of Expert. Nope, nope, and nope. So you better get comfy, because if we have to fight those fights 100 times, we will. Maybe that's gonna be my descent into madness, but at the same time.
Time for swim.
Expert ain't the problem here. You need a storm here, it's hot and everything dried up, killing all your plants. Yeah. Yeah, you guys don't get a lot of rain in Southern California. I mean, it obviously ramps up. Act 3 just ramps up the difficulty in its entirety, right? It's just crazy. There we go. That's what we'd like to see.
another path.
Yeah, we do need first thing is to get the painted power on all of our guys.
Let us stay now.
Did I put it on to master? Yeah, it's on my L. It's on my L. Shadow. Well, if she never attacks, is that a problem? She just has to be in the party, right? There's 1 out of 4. And second chance and painted power have 1 out of 4. So we're good. Thank you for the double check though, Shadow. You never know. Frozen Hearts might be a good place to start Act 3 on if you don't decide to head straight for Lumiere. I mean, I'm not going to be overpowered for everything else then, right? If we head right to Lumiere, you don't think? Thinking of buying a house in Indianapolis next year. Air quality here is really bad and so polluted. Indianapolis is a lot cheaper cost of living though, too. If you care about that sort of thing. We could go over there. So we would need to go through... Where is it? Where's Minoko Station? There it is. And Frozen Hearts is up here. I wish I could just fast travel to like locations. Oh, we can fly. Oh yeah, that's right. You could fly there, dude. Why do you have to add the dude, Shadow? You know, you could. It would have been so much nicer and softer. See? And Spud. See how nice Spud is, Shadow? You should try it. just kidding. I love you, Shadow. You know that. Yeah, can I see like dudes in all cap? Dude, just do that, dude. What's wrong with you, dude? Streamer, do this. Streamer, do that. Why don't you just do that, dude? What are you doing, dude? Yeah, dude. R1 fly up, L1 fly down.
Go.
His flying animation is hilarious. Chili 78, dude. Where are we going? A little to the right. Oh, now this is just amazing in every way. We still don't have the ability to swim with him yet, I noticed.
Here we go.
We need more tanks and mimes. We'll get them. I'm sure there are more. I think I'm going the right way, yeah? Go a little to the left here. Here we go. Swim was one of the first ones. Not swim, but go underwater, I guess. Sorry. Underwater. Like where the bubbles are in the ocean, you can go underwater and do stuff. Good gated ones for the dogs and bigger backyard. Hell yeah, ice cream. I hope you can find one. That'd be cool. Wait, did I pass it? I did. I'm just sitting here vibing with chat and talking. See how nice Spud is? Yeah, don't let it go to your head, Spud, okay? I don't know. Did you do? All right. This is gonna be a thing, isn't it? You guys are gonna make this a thing, huh? Crazy, man. We're heading about right to it here. This is it, correct? Still says danger, though. Still thinking we're under leveled. Are we under leveled? And I don't want to Blaine's point, I don't want to get too over leveled for the Renoir fight either. I really don't. If we can avoid it. And I don't really want to mess with like the HP, like whatever mitigation to make the game, you know, correct. I'd rather just fight it. Should I go do Renoir now? Or, you know, Lumiere now? Hey, there you go. Ice cream. Nice. It'd be perfect. I'm not worried about me not being able to do it. I'm more worried about getting over leveled for Renoir. And I'd rather not mess with the whole, like, trying to dial in what a fair fight is. We are the exact right level for Lumiere. We are under leveled for only a small handful of things, and we are still under leveled for a ton of things. We're exact right level, so we should go do that now. Maybe you give a suggestion? Yeah. Yeah, if we think we need to do Lumiere now to make the fight engaging and fun, maybe that's what we should do, yeah? Go to camp, talk to everyone, do their stuff? Okay. And then go to Lumiere. Okay, let's do the camp thing. Yeah, Spud, I'm starting to see what you're saying, dude. About the poorly structured thing.
Who's going to upgrade our Pictos now?
I can do it.
Oh, can you? Okay.
So, how are you going to win back their trust?
You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
He is enjoying it.
Can't rely on good hair and charm anymore. So, what's the plan?
Pick up the new quests at camp, do them, then get back to the plot. Can't rely on good hair and charm anymore. What's the plan?
Well, at least everyone's still talking to you. That's a start.
Do you want to spend time with Minoko? Yep. Urso approaches Minoko, who looks deep in thought. Minoko is thinking about what happened after the paintress was expelled from the canvas.
Everything okay?
How does it feel? Reaching one's goal after so many years.
So his goal was to save his mom in real life, which was the paintress in the painting, but the paintress wanted to stay because he wanted to be close to Verso. It's the whole thing is just insane. I love it. It's really good.
At the end of the day, I'm just a gestural. I always support you, but still.
I'm sorry, my friend. Will a duel help you feel better?
Will a duel help you feel better?
Not today. I know I shouldn't grow attached to humans. They are ephemeral creatures. They come and go. But when they go, they never come back. Yet, I share their sadness. I share their joy.
Because Verso knew what you were like outside the canvas, and I know what you're like inside here.
Verso knew what you were like outside the canvas. Isn't he canvas only?
You are the most loyal friend, and certainly
the
not
dog.
just a Jestrel.
Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. You are the most loyal friend and not certainly just a Jestrel.
When I left you 10 years ago, I convinced myself that it was for the grandest sake. But really, I could no longer watch the death of expedition after expedition.
Yeah. I know.
Yet here I am with you again. Am I loyal because that's who I am? Or because Verso painted me that way?
Wow. Wow. Like, dude, this whole thing, like the thought, jeez, like it just completely changes your perception of everything. Unreal, man. That's one of your favorite lines in the game. It is really good, David. Absolutely, man. Simpson, and thank you, dude. I want to go back to what you said, Simpson. Thank you for asking before giving a suggestion. That means a lot. Thank you. I appreciate that. Like, hey, do you mind if I give you a suggestion? You know, give me a chance to say no if I don't want, or yes if I want, or whatever. Like, I'm a huge proponent of avoiding spoilers or anything I don't know if I wouldn't know when I'm already playing the game. So I appreciate that. And going back to my else quote, they're cute, but they're idiots. Yeah, exactly, Simpson. Like, what? It makes perfect sense. Am I loyal because that's who I am, or because Verso painted me that way? You've kicked my ass enough times to know that it's just who you are. You aren't any more real than I am, and that's the reality we have to accept. We're going to go the softer route.
You've kicked my ass enough times to know that it's just who you are.
That is very true.
Now, don't get too arrogant.
Sometimes I wish things could go back to how they were before. When we could play with Clair, Aline, and Renoir.
Wow. Oh, it breaks my heart.
It felt like nothing bad could happen to any of us.
Like the whole, you want to know you're in the good old days before you're in, you want to know you're in the good old days when you're living them, not reflecting on them after, right? Yeah, exactly, Sab. Yep.
Good times never last.
Bad times seem to have made themselves comfortable, though.
Well, it's up to us to make sure they go away. Want to go hunt some Nevrons? We are absolutely not ready to take on like in the good old days.
That would warm my heart.
Then let's go get cut in half.
Minoko is touched by Verso's willingness to endure bodily harm to raise his spirits. Jeez. Okay. And Verso knows Minoko would do the same for him. Dang, this game hits you all the feels, doesn't it? Crazy. They battle a few Nevrons in the middle of the night, like the good old days, before returning to the others. What was that? Are they good? I don't know if that was... The grunting was necessary. Like, what was that? Jesus. Yeah.
I don't usually get this nervous, but... Oh, I'm nervous.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not that I didn't care before. I cared about the mission, but now...
Now it's personal.
Spend time with CL? Yes. Verso approaches CL with conviction.
I'm going for a swim with Esquier. Care to join?
Did Esquier put you up to this?
Whatever do you mean?
Whatever do you mean?
Esquier's been nagging me incessantly about swimming lessons.
He did say you're a terrible swimmer.
Esquier.
Well, you always seem uneasy when we travel over water. You should learn to swim.
That way you can save me if I fall into the water. That way, if you fall into the water, I don't have to ruin my clothes jumping in after you. Now we're going to.
That way, if you fall into the water, I don't have to ruin my clothes jumping in after you.
How very gallant of you.
I'm a team player, but nobody enjoys sitting in wet clothes.
Your hypothetical situation is quite specific. I guess it is a good idea, though.
It is. Go get changed and meet me at the lake.
Okay.
Verso and CL get changed. Verso reveals that he keeps secret swimsuits in Monoko's bag. And a lady swimsuit as well, just in case. Of course. Sneaky Verso.
For the record, I do know how to swim. I mean, I grew up on an island.
What is he wearing?
It's just I have an aversion to swimming.
Oh, I can help you with that.
I had an aversion to Monoko, but I got over it. I had an aversion to mushrooms, but I got over it. Monoko.
I had an aversion to Monoko, but I got over it.
Oh, do share your secrets then.
Exposure. Avoiding just makes it worse.
First time they were washed.
Oh, I tied myself to Monoko for a month, and we spent every minute of the day together.
Huh.
Well, Noko tied us together, but anyway. Now we're best friends.
This is your idea of an inspirational story?
I was also the swim captain at school.
Is that supposed to be impressive? That you swam with other kids 100 years ago?
I'm still a good swimmer now. It's not something you forget. Come on, let me help.
It's about fear. It's about control.
It's about fear. We need to help your body and your mind realize that there's nothing to fear and no reason to panic.
All right then. Oh, wise and skillful swim captain. What first?
Just sit here in the water for a little bit. Then, when you're comfortable, we'll go a bit deeper. Then a bit deeper still.
Are we talking about swimming?
Until we get to the trees on the island there.
CL gathers her courage and enters the water. She panics, but Verso helps her get over her fear. She begins to feel more at ease. After a little while, she manages to swim to the island.
I did it. I can't believe that worked. Thank you.
I can't believe he's wearing that. I can't get over, so distracting.
And you doubted me.
You are indeed an excellent swimmer and teacher.
Now, let's see you swim back.
What? No inspirational pep talk this time?
So you admit it was inspirational?
It was something.
CL can't believe she has overcome her fear. She appreciates Verso's friendship. CL and Verso know that they can always rely on each other. Level 6, Pog. They spend a bit of time on the island together, celebrating. Then head back to the group. Oh, CL record. Oh, we haven't turned on any records while we're here. We should start doing that. All kinds. No. Our Painted Family. Gonna save Lune for last. Speak with Mael. Upgrade. Oh, look at that. Okay.
Mael.
I'm getting quite tired of people telling me to go home. So please, no more.
Fine. As you wish.
You might be able to talk to the characters again. Oh, like I should talk to CL again? Is that what you're saying? Stuff like that? Okay. I'll do that. Of course, the one time I don't check that like I usually do, Frozen, is the time that I'm like, it never has anything new. No. Fine, as you wish.
They're counting on me. I won't abandon them. And I refuse to abandon you.
Spend some time with Mael. Mael asks Verso if they could talk by the lake. They walk there together.
I found the letter.
What?
From Alicia.
You are Alicia.
I need to see her. I want to talk to her and understand.
Isn't she Alicia? Isn't this the real Alicia / Mael? This is not a painting. This is her. You need to see her and talk to her. You are her. But maybe there's a painted version of Alicia then, right? That she wants to talk to. Oh, the painted. Okay.
Understand what?
Why, Maman?
What? Kept her scars? No. Don't go messing with her head. She doesn't need that, and she doesn't owe you any answers.
She's the one who kept coming to me. I think she wants to see me.
Just leave her be. Please.
Vaso, you're not doing her any favors. You already destroyed her world. Maybe I can help her. She doesn't owe me, but maybe I owe her. And let's not talk about what you owe her. Don't you want to see her too?
Yeah, of course. She doesn't want to see me, though. Not after everything.
Then she can throw us out and we'll leave her alone.
Wow.
Is that a yes? Great. Where is she?
If I had to guess, there is a place she loves. At the top of the mountain, near the monolith. With the third axon.
Oh.
Oh, that axon. I guess we're climbing.
Guess so. Verso promised to take Mael to her sister. Excuse me, to his sister. The painted world sister. She is most likely in a giant tower on the island of the last axon near the monolith. All right, tower on island near the monolith. Okay. All right, let's talk to CL again.
I don't usually get this nervous, but I'm nervous.
You already destroyed her world is a wild statement. Yeah, for real. Yeah, the girl with the mask. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. I got it. Yeah, and the letter versus toss in the water. That was written by the actual Alicia, though, right? No, it wasn't. It was written by the painted one. Yeah, you tossed her letter away. Yeah, I was gonna say, but he threw it away. Dude, what?
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, okay.
This person.
All right. Wait. Oh, you can spend more time, even though it's the same dialogue. Interesting. First approaches CL, eager to talk to her.
You never told me. How do you go from being a farmer to running a school?
What? It's not obvious.
So obvious. I'm not as smart as you. You'll have to connect the dots for me.
I'm not as smart as you. You'll have to connect the dots for me.
It's good that you can admit I'm smarter. Pierre used to volunteer at the school, teaching the kids how to sail and survive in the wild. After his death, I was in a bad place. Being at the school, I still felt bad, but at least I could feel his presence. Hear stories about him from the kids. Continue his work.
Makes sense.
I understand why your mother did what she did. She wanted to feel closer to her son. To still feel Verso's presence.
Would you have created a copy of Pierre? If you could. Knowing it wouldn't be the real thing.
Wow.
If you ask me now, then no. I've seen how this torments you.
Yep.
I wouldn't wish that on others. But if you had asked me back then, I would have done anything to see him again. To hear his voice. To feel his arms around me. Every day, I just felt the lack of him. The negative space he used to inhabit. The dip in the chair where he sat. The hollow of his shoes, the emptiness inside his jacket. You want to know why I dislike water? I tried to drown myself.
Oh, jeez.
What?
When I lost Pierre, I tried to swim away from Lumiere. I swam for as long as I could. As far as the waves would carry me. Until I could no longer swim. But I woke up the next day in Lumiere. On the docks. I was alive. And I have no idea what happened. What I didn't know then, what the hospital told me, was that I was pregnant. But that I had lost the child.
Oh, jeez.
CL.
I desperately want Maëlle to bring everyone back. To bring Pierre back. But I don't know how to tell him. I lost our baby. She would have been 6.
I'm so sorry.
Dark and personal, right?
I've had similar thoughts before. Not of drowning specifically, but, you know, it would solve a lot of problems. For everyone.
Jeez.
Verso.
It's a choice. Like any other choice.
It is.
But there's a creature that Verso painted into his canvas. One who always helps people when they become consumed by their dark thoughts.
Esquier?
You mean...
Yes. Him.
So did Gustav. Yeah. Agree for a trip. Huh. Ciel has confided her darkest secret to Verso. Bound by grief and dark thoughts, their connection deepens. Reach level 7 with Ciel. Act 1, I know what you meant, yeah. Crazy. Woo-wee. This is max level. Verso and Ciel spend some more time together looking at the stars. Two close friends able to enjoy the silence together. Ciel is inspired by the evening stars. And the gradient. End slice. And time flew by.
Mael.
I'm getting quite tired of people telling
Fine. As you wish.
they're counting on me.
Alright. Spend more time? Yep. I promised Mael I'd help her find Alicia. She's with the last axon west of the monolith at the top of the tower. Oh, okay, so we can't talk to her anymore then.
So,
You're really enjoying
can't rely on good hair.
Alright, so
Well,
for this,
At least
spend time with Minoko. Yep. Dang, that was really deep, Shadow. Yeah, for sure.
it is a beautiful evening. The colors in the sky, the shining of the stars. Tonight is a night full of promise.
Is it?
We shall bring Noko back.
I thought you wanted to wait until things calm down.
Who knows how much time tomorrow will allow? No. Let us give Noko the gift of today.
All right.
It's a simple journey to the sacred river. We're not far. It's close to the station.
Golgra won't be happy that you're jumping the queue again.
I'll deal with Golgra later. You helped me bring Noko back once before. Will you help us again? My friend.
Always.
Verso promised Minoko that they would bring Noko back. The sacred river is not far from Minoko's station to the north.
So,
You're really enjoying...
can't rely on... Well,
I told Minoko I'd help bring Noko back. We should go to the sacred river. It's not far from the station where we found Minoko. Okay, so these are what you guys were talking about from the...
Anwar is scary when he's angry.
I guess he's not that different from my father.
Huh.
Cousins.
Still not a fan of her, but now that you understand, you don't judge her so harshly anymore. Yeah. That's fair. I like Ciel. I don't have anything against her. Verso approaches Esquier with something significant to discuss. I can't believe you told Ciel about the wine. What happened to not sharing secrets and Amon's the word?
What happened to not sharing secrets? And Mammon's the word.
Ciel said Sharing is caring.
I love Minoko. Or, I mean, SK.
That's what persuaded you.
And when she smiles at me, I feel warm and fuzzy.
So she smiled at you and you cracked. Some secret keeper you are.
Oh, I thought I was more of a wine keeper than a secret keeper.
Well, great job there too. There's barely any wine left.
I thought you would understand. Don't lie. When she smiles at you, you feel warm and fuzzy too.
What? No, that's not true. I don't get warm and funny. We're gonna go stumble over the words.
What? No, that's not true.
Are you getting warm? Your face looks kind of red. Oh, and she showed me a really cool rock.
You gave her all my best wine for a rock. Better be a special rock. What's this one called?
Oh, this rock has not yet introduced itself to me. So I don't know what to call it or what its special power is.
This is the one where we can go underwater.
I see.
I assume.
Oh, but Luna's helping me study it. She knows a lot about rocks.
Luna doesn't strike me as a rock enthusiast.
Luna doesn't strike me as a rock enthusiast.
Luna knows a lot about lots of things. Talking to her is super fun. She's so interested and gets so excited. Just like you when we first met. You had so many questions about me and you and your...
You've been talking to Luna too?
Yes, why? You talk to her all the time. You guys are always talking.
He's the best.
Yeah, well...
And you like when she gets excited about stuff too.
That's not what... What exactly are you... No, forget it. We're getting off topic.
You seem flustered.
I'm not flustered.
Want a hug?
Of course.
Of course.
Yay!
Who would turn down an SKA hug?
Yeah, for real. I wouldn't. Urso is relieved that SKA has stopped talking about what he thinks of Lune and CL. And he's secretly touched that SKA knows him so well. They then enjoy a giant hug that lasts far too long before returning to the others. Each conversation made me like her more, by the end you liked her more than Lune. David, I'm kind of feeling the same way, maybe. Rock is Pierre in French. CL's husband isn't called Pierre. CL likes to give SK rocks. Ah.
Anwar is scary.
I guess he's not that different from my father.
Interesting.
Cousins.
That's not a happy look.
Why'd you hide sorry from me?
Yes, I was wondering that. He had it the whole time after. I was thinking about that last night after stream. I was like, wait a second. He just keeps it in his pocket and whips it out. He could have used that thing a long time ago.
Oh, I didn't, I was afraid the others would want to return to Lumiere if you could fly them back.
That's mean. Sometimes you're really mean. But being mean is not necessarily a mean thing.
Being me, sometimes being me is not necessarily a mean thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just like Francois.
He'd hate that you said that.
Oh! And Francois is just like you.
What do you mean by that?
Minis who hide things but who aren't really meanies. Verso, I remember.
Whoa, slow down. Remember what?
Where I lost Uri.
Uri.
Uri. Right.
Which one is Uri again?
Which one was Uri again?
Uri helps me swim.
There it is.
Underwater.
Underwater.
Oh, right.
Francois is that turtle rock thing that can't move, right? Yeah. That's kind of in the same, like, section of that cave that SKA was in. So where is Uri?
So, where's Uri?
I left Uri in Francois' cave.
Okay. Francois is not going to give you Uri without a fight.
Oh, I'd rather not fight. He was so mad last time. Maybe if you serenade him. He and Clair used to sing all the time. It made him so happy, and you have such a lovely voice.
Thanks, Ask. Not sure Francois wants to hear me sing, though.
Or maybe you can dance with him. You're an excellent dancer.
Francois can dance. I've never even seen him move. I guess he sort of wiggles his head sometimes. Anyway, look, maybe we can trade him something. What does he like? Flowers? Fruit? Shiny things?
Oh, I know. We trade him a different rock.
Or why would he want another rock? Hey, what's up, Yashawan? Yeah, well, we know a lot of the backstory now, and we kind of discussed that backstory, and it's freaking crazy. So, haven't really fought any other areas yet. A lot of this has just been conversations and plot development stream, which I'm okay with. But bombshell after bombshell for sure. Why would he want another rock?
Why would he want another rock?
Because it'll be a better rock.
Better? How?
We'll make it so it looks like Francois, and we can paint a miniature Clair on top.
Sure, why not? Do we have the artistic skill for that?
Do we have the artistic skills for that?
Worst case scenario, it doesn't work, and you fight him for it.
Gee, thanks.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what's gonna happen.
Ooh, how about that rock over there? Cool. Ta-da! Doesn't it look just like him? I almost feel like Francois is here with us.
Oh my gosh.
All right. I'm ready.
What? You want to go now?
Yes. It won't take long. Now that I can fly, let's go see François.
Is it going? Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
You're back.
François!
Don't call me that.
You have Uri. Why didn't you tell me?
Prove it.
We'll trade you. Uri for this, lovely portrait of you.
I'm gonna go on a limb here and say he's not okay with that.
Is that supposed to be me?
Jeez.
I think we captured your essence beautifully.
Huh. No deal. You want Uri? Come and get it.
Oh boy. Francois.
Let's carve a path.
Oh, okay, we're gonna be all right here, I think. Why Clay? What's the reasoning, Sway? Because I don't remember either. Very high light damage. Oh, nice.
Ready to strike.
Myself a little bit of power there. I was gonna say I don't remember the attack. It's 2 pulses and an explosion. Okay. They said it earlier in the game. Okay. I don't remember it either, Viper, to be honest with you. Yeah, you Shaman, I know. Can we go back?
You are.
I guess he's not
Cousins. All right.
Okay, yep, there we go.
Yes, yes, yes. It won't take.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum.
You're back. Don't call me.
You
Prove.
We'll trade.
Is that
I think.
Let's carve a path.
There we go, about half the health. We just gotta survive the one hit.
Target marked. Oh well.
There we go.
break?
I think we're gonna be all right here, you guys. Nice. SK told us Francois used to be the we after Clay, but it became more of the woo. Oh, yeah, after Clay. Okay, yeah.
Fine, fine, fine. Here. Pah! Take your rock and scram!
Oh, Yuri! I've missed you. Thank you, Fanfan.
You can leave the other one, though.
Oh, Francois.
We gave him that one anyway. As they leave the cave, the expeditioners hear Francois crying dramatically in the distance. Aww.
He really does miss her.
He does care. Oh, yes, bud. Yeah. If he didn't care, he wouldn't say to leave the other one. Remember, chat, if you haven't had a second, I gotta pee real quick.
That I have Uri, we can explore
Now we have all
underwater.
unlocked. We have, I think, all of the things we need.
Verso, you're the
We have a
best.
lot to explore. Glad I can help. Oh, shucks. Go on. Tell me more.
Ah, shucks. Go on. Tell me more.
Mon ami, you're the smartest and the fastest and the funniest and the bestest and the strongest and the fluffiest.
Fluffiest?
Fluffiest.
You have the fluffiest soul.
Thanks. I guess.
Fluffiest soul.
You're welcome.
Their incredible adventure has made the bond between Verso and Esquier even stronger. Discover all the abilities. Perfect. Underwater diving. We got all the abilities. Pog. Esquier and Verso talk a bit more about random things before heading back to the others. Talking to... I actually wanted to make the Clair plus Francois scripture into merch. Ah.
Lenoir is scary when he's angry.
I guess he's not that.
Cousins.
And more time. I know, dead man.
Francois really misses Claire, huh?
Yeah. He waits for her every day. He stopped singing when she left. But it's okay. She'll be back for a visit, and he'll be all happy again.
You really think so?
They are best friends. It's been a few centuries, but she wouldn't leave him. Just like you would never leave me.
Do you miss Verso? I mean your Verso. The real Verso. No, of course you do. Sorry. I don't know why I asked that. That was stupid. I just wondered because you never mention him with me.
Huh.
It makes you sad.
Does it bother you that I'm not him?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering that too.
You're my friend. Other Verso was also my friend. You are cousins. Same, but each different. Why would that bother me?
Esquier, thank you, mon ami.
No bosses. It's been all plot stuff today, pretty much. So, nope. Make sure you guys don't forget, go over to the YouTube stream and make sure you thumbs up that too, if you don't mind.
Let's keep going on adventures forever.
Sound of contentment. That didn't sound like contentment. That sounded like excitement. Esquier has touched Verso's heart with his words. The bond between Verso and Esquier is now unbreakable and eternal. Relationship 7 with Esquier. Hog. Yeah, Esquier is awesome. Legitimately awesome. A Lonely Island reference there. Dang. I'm kind of cool with this stream being all plot. I like it. Esquier's words trigger Verso's imagination and inspire a new skill. Angel's Eyes. They talk more about what kind of adventures they want to go on next. Then head back to the others. So he's Max. We have an adventure for Minoko Station. We have an adventure to see Alicia by the last Axon. We did everything for him.
Aren't you scared of
Let's
what we'll
explore
find
under
there?
the ocean. Sorry. My bad. I didn't mean to skip that.
The stones of the sea are my friends too. Let's explore under the ocean.
Under the ocean.
Aren't you scared of what we'll find there?
The stones of the sea.
You completed an adventure with Esquier. That's true. That, yep, you just did.
So, you really can't rely on good hair. Well.
Oh, we can spend time? Oh, no, okay, that's right. I told Minoko I'd help him bring Noko back. We should go to the Sacred River not far from the station. So we have Noko back. We have Alicia there. We did everything with CL. We're maxed there. We have Lune. I know, Yushawan. A lot of people are saying I should start by going to a Lumiere in facing Renoir because otherwise I'm going to be over leveled. But maybe we'll do some of these two other side things first and then Renoir. I don't know.
It's strange watching her.
Mael.
She has the power to remake our world. She's a paintress, but also our Mael.
Yeah. She's our Mael.
Interesting. Crazy. Ursa approaches Lune, sensing she has something on her mind.
You said you traveled with other expeditions.
Yeah. Some.
Did you ever travel with the 46?
46? No, why?
Oh, nothing. I thought maybe.
What is it? Must be serious. You're usually more eloquent than this. I'm just gonna say, what is it?
What is it? Lune?
My parents, they,
They were Expedition 46. I didn't travel with them, but I have come across their trail.
You have?
Yeah. On Siren's Island.
Oh.
I can show you. You should have said something sooner. I can show you.
I can show you.
Really?
But don't expect too much, yeah? Come on, it's not far. Especially now that Esquier can fly.
True, that flying thing's going to be massive to traverse the island or the map.
No. No, we can't afford detours right now.
Well, if you change your mind, you can go anytime. It's not far. On the outskirts of Siren's Island.
Here's Siren's Island.
Thank you.
Verso promised to show Lune where he found Expedition 46, Lune's parents' expedition. On Serene's Island, not far from Serene's Colosseum.
It's strange watching her.
Mael.
She has the power to remake our world.
Yeah.
I promised Lune to help her find her parents. They should be close to Serene's Island. Oh, okay, that's it. All right, so we have Minoko with Noko. We have Alicia. Or excuse me, Mael to help Alicia. Her to find her parents. And Ciel doesn't want anything.
Is there anyone special you'd want Mael to bring back?
Oh.
You've been around for 100 years. Anyone you miss?
This is new.
Yeah. One person. And all the expeditioners I traveled with. It'd be nice to tell them we made it.
Yes.
And to explain things I never got a chance to explain.
Is there?
Yeah, and all the expedition.
Yes.
And
Okay. Just to do these camp quests first, go to Lumiere and ignore the rest of the world. At least for now. Just to mess freedom is nice but all, but to explain the lies, Saba, right? Challenges. What's the challenges? Oh, here we go. To make your life harder by activating challenge. Okay. Limit maximum damage. Limit enemy life multiplier. That's what you guys are talking about. I don't want to have to mess with all that. I'd rather just do it as it's intended. Check up on the others. CL approaches Esquier with something important to discuss.
Esquier?
Hmm?
Are you troubled, mon ami?
Oh, Esquier is awesome.
When we first met, what did you mean by my terrible swimmer friend?
Hmm? I didn't say that.
I remember it quite clearly.
Esquier.
Oh, you mean the second time we met?
What?
In the caves, yeah?
Sorry, I'm quite lost.
Oh yeah, me too. It's fun.
Dude, he's like, yeah, dude, isn't it great?
What do you mean by second time?
Jeez.
First means number one. Second means number two.
Yes, I understand that. So, was I swimming the first time we met?
Yes, you were. Before you stopped swimming in the middle of the ocean. That's dangerous.
Oh, he saved her. He saved her from drowning.
It was you. You saved me. Back then. Wait, but how?
I heard your tears.
Huh.
From so far away?
I heard you, so I came.
Oh. Thank you.
Tears again. You sure do like to cry.
I guess I do.
Verso likes crying too.
Yes, I know.
What was that? Yep. There. Yeah, we are, Bims.
You were looking for someone then. Did you find them?
No. But hopefully soon.
Yeah. I get sad too when I lose my stones. But I always find them again. You will find them again too.
You're the best. Mon ami.
CL and Esquier spend a long time together as their friendship becomes unbreakable. Current objective is to return to Lumiere and defeat Renoir. Okay. It's a band-aid for the problems they cause with how they handle it. Yeah, Act 3 does seem kind of just broken. Okay. Esquier's Nest. Okay, so it took us there because that's where we... Okay, that's fine. Does it matter which one we do first? So how did we handle the revelations of the intermission with Alicia? Are you talking about that she... Are you talking about that she is Mael, Bims? And we're gonna go eventually to talk to Painted Alicia. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Do Mael's last. That's what I was thinking too, Simpson. Yeah. Yeah, recommended. I was going to do Mael's last regardless because hers seems like the most important. So I was definitely planning on doing that last. What is this thing? Lune, Monoko, Mael is your preference. This game is a little too savvy for you to play. You like darker stuff? I mean, that's fair, Reaper. I like the depth of it. Where Mael is Alicia painted over, yeah. And that nobody in the painting is real, they're just creations of the painters, yeah. Oh, you haven't watched any of the stream then, huh? Yeah. It'd probably be best to go watch. If you're wanting to know how I handled it, then it's probably best to go. It is absolutely crazy. If your loss is marked on the map, yeah. Had to lurk for a good bit. That's okay. I mean, that's okay, but yeah. Instead of reiterating all that, it's probably best to just watch the VOD, you know, on YouTube. So, okay. Lune's is where? Hers is... Where was hers again? I handled it really well. I mean, I understood most of it. I'd say. I feel like I understood most of it. There's Serene's Distress. This is where it is at here, right? This is it. Isn't hers by the Serene, like the cathedral or whatever? Yeah. Okay.
Here we go.
I mean, that's fair, Reaper. You know, to each their own. Although the funny thing is, Elden Ring has a lot of that kind of, you know, kind of sad stories too, you know? Or do you just like Elden Ring more for the gameplay potentially? We're pretty much going right at it here.
Hang on tight. Flashing through the sky.
YouTube. Yeah. I didn't slowly. I feel like I got it pretty good, Burrito. Check yourself, bro. This is up there. This is one of my top games for sure. It was like times. You know what? You're just wanting a reaction. What if I don't give you one, Burrito? Then what?
Here we go.
YouTube chat. You have an issue with wondering if anyone knows about it. Your icons won't fully open the settings, the OBS. I'm sure others. This game opens fine though. Yeah, I have no idea, Yashawn. That's so bizarre. Yeah, I would have no idea where to begin, unfortunately. You like the gameplay more. You've enjoyed watching it. That's fair. I mean, that's fine. I think there was who was saying that yesterday? Rusa was saying that yesterday. That he tried to play it, didn't really like it, but he likes watching the story and people's reactions to it. So I can understand that. I can see why people would like to watch this. I would like to see other people's reactions to this game too. So are we on the right side? No, we're on the wrong side.
Flashing through the sky.
Shut up, Burrito. Hiya, humans. Care for a good deal? I don't need that outfit. Thank you, though. Serene's dress. Loads of fun. Yeah, this is definitely one of those games like after you beat it and play it, you'd be like, hey, I like to see other people play it. Yeah. You wouldn't want to actually play yourself. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, that's why I'm here. I'm a man of the people, you know?
The 46 are nearby.
Here?
Yeah, but getting to them might be tricky.
When is it not?
That's fair. Burrito, I'm ignoring your last comment. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Although witty, I'm gonna choose to ignore it. Any loot? Any loot? The gate does not budge. According to Verso, past this door lies the trail of Expedition 46, Lune's parents' expedition. Look around. There is nothing around that could help open the door. Lune studies the door. Maybe she should try destroying it with fire, playing music, dancing a ballet. Well, destroying it with fire, since it's stone, probably not going to work. Playing music, I'm going to go that. Lune summons her guitar. Her fingers hesitate. She closes her eyes and plays a song of longing. The door resonates to the music. With a sad smile, Lune loses herself fully in the melody. The valley dances to the sound of the strings. As the last haunting notes fade into silence, the gate opens. That's right. Yeah, that's a perfect example, Sab. A lot of people don't like Souls-likes because they're just ridiculously hard.
My parents? No. It's Amelie and Christoph. They used to come by our house for dinner.
I'm sorry.
They were good people. Their journal must be around here.
But anyway, or they're hard, but like some people could play Souls-likes, not like the difficulty is not the ultimate problem, but they just find it annoying to die over and over again and just don't like that kind of gameplay, right? But they are fun to watch too. I agree with that. So nothing wrong with that, Reaper. I'm glad you're still hanging out, homie. I appreciate it. Means a lot. Jesus. Oh my God. That scared the crap out of me, man. Oh my God. Bro. Before I go up there and get in that tussle. Chromatic glissando. The chromatic glizzy. Damage check. I really missed that because it's we got it. Incapacitated tail. Exactly what we were looking for.
Marked. Watch out, Mael.
Damn it. Well, that did not go well.
I'll manage.
At all. As a matter of fact. We still didn't learn the damage on Cap. Oh yeah, you're right. We only have... Yes, only Mael has it. Yes, we didn't go around the island. We did one of the 4 fights and then we got distracted and went back to camp and never did that. So that's fun. Not actually. Playing Souls and Elden Ring. Get the I haven't done that yet, Sean, no. I usually focus on one game at a time. But I'll probably do a base playthrough for my DLC playthrough, though. Yeah, we might have to do that and come back, Tim's. Might have to mass work and come back. I felt like there was something we were forgetting, and that's what it was. That is what it was. That is what it was indeed.
Disaster.
Early. Dude, what am I doing? Well, I have to res. Gobbles up a dead expeditioner. That's fun. Oh, I'm dizzy. Oh, that's perfect. Luckily, we're aim gods. Oh, kinda. We gotta heal. Let's see what kind of damage we can do with like a very non. I mean, that's non. Damn it! This is not gonna go well. I can tell.
I would have lived.
This is gonna literally take forever.
Worth it.
Damn it.
To parry.
Okay.
You're outmatched.
Gotta give her everything we can. Let's try the sword ballet. Critical hits are double damage. Let's see it.
Careful now.
Damn it!
That's better.
Would have been 34. Still not great. I feel like we should just back out of this. This is just ridiculous. Like, I don't want to just sit here and do like I'm supposed to have the damage and I just don't like it. All right. It looks like those snake things you get at a fireworks stand. Yeah, like when they yeah. He's not alive. Like, this is just all bad.
Great eye again.
Yeah, it is. I'm just gonna die intentionally. Especially now. And he got his gobbled up, and he got his all his health back. This is not meant to be. I'm not gonna. Just kill me. Yeah. Yeah. That was just an oversight. No reserve team. The expedition has failed. Yeah. The expedition has failed. All right. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I know, that's the thing. Yeah, exactly. Not only that, but it's the self-healing of it is just also. None of the attacks went to that. Yeah, but they might with whatchamacallit.
Flash through the sky.
Elemental Genesis and stuff. I know what you're saying, but at the same time, I'd rather have what we need, you know? This should be fun anyway. Who doesn't like fun?
Let's carve a path.
Yeah, that's fun. Look at all the fun we're having. Carlos said at Mara, the Virtue Stance would probably have cleared the cap. And Luna didn't survive enough long. Yeah, that fight's not going to be difficult in the long run, so we'll be fine there.
You're outmatched. Target marked.
Careful, my L.
Ready to go.
Nice. 21,000 on that riposte right there. And that is what? That is 2 out of 4 fights, so we need 2 more. Oops. We need 2 more. 21k counterattack. I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Dun, 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 dun.
You're outmatched.
Oh, they're both marked. That's fun. Let's see, we might be able to kill one. We did. That we did.
break.
The hibiscus plants and the blooms. I don't know. I don't know what a hibiscus plant is. Hibiscus. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed them. The plants are for, right?
Son, here I come. Flashing through
They're a type
the
of flower. Well, I
sky.
assumed that much. We even fought these guys?
Target marked.
Lightning strike!
Let's cover path.
Pog, pog.
My turn. Target marked.
Nice. Okay. Fully masterworked. Do it right now so we don't forget. There it is. Painted power. Power, oh, plus 15 increase to powerful damage. Want that as well. Plus 2 AP on dealing damage to a marked target, which they're always marked. I like that as well. Second chance is 40. Damn. 40. Oh, she already has painted power, but let's see what else we need, what else we want to do. We want greater powerful there as well. And just first few hours of Death Stranding so far so good, but yes, loads of walking. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I mean, Death Stranding is kind of like that though, right? Powerful fighting alone. Ooh, break damage on burning enemies. Like that. Powerful fighting alone? Why not? Okay. Good for now, and then dang. We need to free up one. Increase break damage on base attack. Although we like that. We like that. Dang it. If I would have known that, I would have gone and just give myself one more Lumina. 25% increased counterattack damage. We'll get rid of that. There we go. And Dodger. Cool. Wardrobe. What does he have? Oh, the Renoir suit. Oh, that looks kind of nice, though. Although we can't wear that, right? In good faith? No. I don't know, man. Okay, so we're good now because she has, although we might want to equip a different Picto and then equip that with the 5, right? Maybe. To give more crit rate. .66% crit rate now, which is really good. Although we don't have enough Lumina, so let's check out the Luminas though. Oops. Dealing damage to a marked target, we like that. Returns when revived. Doing the group quest first, yeah. Break damage on critical hits, we like that. Damn it, I wish I would have health on parry. Break damage on base attack. We don't really use. Oh, and counterattack damage. Dang it. Oh, we can't go to camp. Why not? Because we're in him? Yeah. Let's just go to camp and get what we need. Right here, right?
Mael.
Whoops.
I'm good. I can't.
Oh, we can spend time with her. Oh, yeah. Find Alicia. Okay. Need to sleep. Have a nice rest of stream, Sab. Yeah, we're going to be wrapping up soon for the day. And then tomorrow we'll do all the fun stuff. Sab, have a good night, homie. Sleep well. Surprised you've made it this far, to be honest with you. We'll do that. Can't you spend Lumina at flags? I think so, Bims. Yeah, but I mean, I was in the continent, so I figured this is just the quickest route, you know? Might as well equip that. Okay. Cool there. Powerful fighting alone. Break damage on critical hits. I like that. Because she is high crit chance, so that's good. Powerful fighting alone. Or what else do we have the option of? %25 health when attacking a burning target. Man, I feel like that's useful. Oh, I know. We're at 90. Oh yeah, she's been at 90 for a while. Do we just give her 6 more to get healing fire? Because the targets are almost always burning, it seems like, huh? I feel like we're getting to the point where it's like we're gonna start losing. We're not gonna start running out of luminas. 85%. Yeah, hers is 90, 71 and 66, which is not great, Mims, but. Once per turn or 10% health on turn start. Break damage on burning enemies also useful. Give him 3 more.
Well,
I'm getting quite...
Fine.
Accounting.
No, I don't want to spend time. No, I want to upgrade my expedition resources. And you were over 100 on everyone. Dang. That would be nice. The peace of mind. You're like, oh, I hope it's a crit. When you could actually just be like, yeah, everything's hitting a crit. Would be kind of pog, Shadow. Would be kind of pog. Gonna do that. Okay. Cool. Always having the extra damage, yeah, because you don't have to rely on chance at that point, you know.